Hello, genius brains. Welcome to your English class with your learning buddy, Aprajita. And let's start a new chapter today, chapter number 8. That is, never tell a lie. कभी झूठ नहीं बोलना चाहिए. So, let's see what's there. Warm up. Let's warm up first. A teacher is a compass that activates the magnets of curiosity, knowledge and wisdom. Who is the teacher? Teacher कौन होती है? Teacher is a compass. Like compass activates all the magnets. All the magnets are activated by the compass. So likewise, the teacher also activates the knowledge, the curiosity, the magnet of curiosity, knowledge and wisdom. ये सब चीजें टीचर से एक बच्चा सीखता है. Now to start the chapter, lying in bed, Swami realized with a shudder that it was Monday morning. It looked as though only a moment ago it had been the last period of Friday. Already Monday was here. Now, a child, Swami, while lying on his bed, वो बेड पे लेटा था और उसको अचानक से याद आया कि आज तो मंडे मॉर्निंग है और कैसे टाइम निकल गया कि उसको लग रहा था उस टाइम पे उसे लेटे हुए जब वो लेटा था तो उसे लग रहा था कि अभी तो जस्ट फ्राइडे का लास्ट पीरियड हुआ है स्कूल का और मंडे भी आ गया. Monday was here. He hoped that an earthquake would reduce the school building to dust, but that good building, Albert Mission School, had withstood similar prayers for over 100 years now. Now, when you are not willing to go to school, जब टाइम ऐसे ही निकल जाता है, आपके हॉलीडेज ऐसे निकल जाते हैं, आपको लगता है अभी तो जस्ट एक फ्राइडे हम स्कूल होके आए थे और मंडे भी आ गया, सैटरडे संडे ऐसे ही निकल गया. सो ही जस्ट थॉट कि एक अर्थक्वेक आए और जो स्कूल बिल्डिंग है वो पूरी टूट जाए, डस्ट में मिल जाए, इट बिकम्स डस्ट. But that was a good building, Albert Mission School, where this child was studying, and it had been doing the similar morning prayers. 100 of years had passed. At 9 o'clock, Swaminathan wailed, "I have a headache. I have a headache." उसने अचानक से 9 बजे 9 o'clock उसने क्या कहा? मुझे बहुत headache हो रहा है. His mother said, "Why don't you go to school in a jutka, so that I may be completely dead at the other end?" Have you any idea what it means to be jolted in a jutka? Now, what he said, his mother said that, "Why don't you go in a jutka?" Then he said that, "Do you know what will happen if I get involved in that jutka?" Have you many important lessons today? Important? Bah! That geography teacher has been teaching the same lesson for over a year now. And we have arithmetic, which means for a whole period we are going to be beaten by the teacher. Important lessons. Now, his mother asked, "Do you have आज क्या कोई important lessons होने हैं तुम्हारे स्कूल में?" He said, "Important lessons." Geography की टीचर वही एक लेसन पूरे ईयर पढ़ा रहे हैं हमें, और जो अरिथमेटिक के टीचर हैं वो पूरे पीरियड में हमें बस मारेंगे. And mother generously suggested that Swami might stay at home. Then mother ने भी generously कहा स्वामी से कि okay, तुम घर पे रह सकते हो. At 9:30, when he ought to have been shouting in the school prayer hall, Swami was lying on the bench in mother's room. 9:30 पे जब उनका जैसे मॉर्निंग असेंबली होती है स्कूल में, उस टाइम पे स्वामी वहाँ पे हॉल में अपने प्रेयर्स बोल रहा होता, लेकिन उस टाइम वो अपनी मदर के रूम के बेंच में लेटा हुआ था. His father asked him, "Have you no school today?" "Headache," Swami replied. "Nonsense, dress up and go." And जब स्वामी ने अपने फादर को बताया कि उसको हेडेक हो रहा है इसलिए वो स्कूल नहीं गया, उसके फादर बहुत गुस्सा हुए. उन्हें कहा, "ऑल नॉनसेंस, जल्दी से रेडी हो और जाओ स्कूल." हेडेक, loaf about less on Sunday and you'll be without a headache on Monday. उसके फादर ने बोला, ज्यादा इधर उधर घूमना बंद करो संडेज पे तो तुम्हें हेडेक नहीं होगा मंडे को. Swami knew how stubborn his father could be and changed his tactics. I can't go to school so late to the class. Swami knew how stubborn his father could be and changed his tactics. I can't go so late to the class. अब स्वामी को ये पता था कि उसके जो फादर है वो बहुत जिद्दी हैं. अगर उन्होंने बोल दिया एक बार कि स्कूल जाओ तो he had to go to school. तो उसने अपना तरीका बदला थोड़ा. और क्या बोला उसने अपने फादर से कि मैं इतना लेट क्लास में नहीं जा सकता. I agree, but you'll have to. It is your own fault. You should have asked me before deciding to stay away. Now his father said, ये सब तुम्हारी गलती है. तुमको तो जाना ही पड़ेगा, चाहे लेट जाओ, क्योंकि घर पे रुकने से पहले तुमने मुझसे नहीं पूछा था. What will the teacher think if I go so late? Tell him you had a headache and so you are late. He will beat me if I say so. Will he? Let us see. What is his name? Samuel. Does he beat the boys? Now this is a conversation between Swami and his father. अब उसके फादर को उसने कहा कि मैं अगर लेट पहुंचा तो टीचर मुझे मारेंगे. तो फादर से कि क्या सच में मारेंगे? कौन है तुम्हारे टीचर? क्या नाम है? तो उसने अपने टीचर का नाम बताया, सैमुअल. He is very violent, especially with boys who go late. Some days ago, a boy was made to stay on his knees for a whole period in a corner of the class because he came late, and after that he got 6 cuts from the cane and had his ears twisted. I wouldn't like to go late to Samuel's class. Now, what Swami said to his father कि अभी कुछ दिन पहले ही एक बॉय लेट आया था क्लास में, तो उसको पूरे पीरियड के लिए कॉर्नर में नीज पे बिठा दिया था और उसके बाद उसकी केनिंग हुई एंड आफ्टर दैट उसके ईयर्स भी ट्विस्ट किए सैमुअल ने. तो मैं ऐसी क्लास में लेट नहीं जाऊंगा, सैमुअल की क्लास में लेट नहीं जाऊंगा. If he is so violent, why did not you tell your headmaster about it? Now his father said कि अगर वो इतने violent teacher हैं तो तुम लोगों ने अपने headmaster को क्यों नहीं बताया इस बारे में? They say that even the headmaster is afraid of him. He is such a violent man. And then Swami gave a lurid account of Samuel's violence. How when he started caning, he would not stop till he saw blood on the boy's hand, which he made the boy press to his forehead like a vermilion marking. अब स्वामी ने अपने फादर को सैमुअल के वायलेंस के बारे में बताना शुरू किया कि तब तक केनिंग करते हैं वो जब तक कि बच्चे के हाथ से ब्लड ना देख ले वो. Swami hoped that with this, father would be made to see that he couldn't go to his class late. स्वामी ने ये सब बता के ये सोचा कि हो सकता है कि ये सब बताने से फादर उसको रोक ले घर पे और न जाने दे, लेट न भेजे स्कूल. But father's behavior took an unexpected turn. He became excited. What do these swine mean by beating our children? They must be driven out of service. I will see. लेकिन उसे मना करने की जगह पे क्या किया स्वामी के फादर ने बोला कि I am now very much excited to see these type of people. I will see to it. The result was he proposed to send Swami late to his class as kind of challenge. He was also going to send a letter with Swami to the headmaster. Now, अब इसका रिजल्ट क्या हुआ? ये सब जो बताया स्वामी ने अपने फादर को, इसका रिजल्ट ये हुआ कि उन्होंने स्वामी को लेट जाने के लिए बोला और एज अ चैलेंज ये लेने के लिए बोला. एंड उन्होंने बोला कि स्वामी के साथ एक लेटर भी भेजूंगा मैं हेडमास्टर को. नो अमाउंट ऑफ प्रोटेस्ट फ्रॉम स्वामी वॉज ऑफ एनी अवेल. स्वामी हैड टू गो टू स्कूल. अब जितने तरह के भी उसने बहाने बनाए, स्वामी ने जो कुछ भी प्रोटेस्ट किया वो सब वेस्ट हो गया क्योंकि स्वामी को स्कूल जाना ही पड़ा. By the time he was ready, his father had composed a long letter to the headmaster, put it in an envelope and sealed it. What have you written, father? Swaminathan asked apprehensively. Nothing for you. Give it to your headmaster and go to your class. Now, स्वामीनाथन ने अपने फादर से पूछा कि आपने इस लेटर में क्या लिखा है? तो उसके फादर बोले कि तुम्हारे लिए कुछ नहीं लिखा है, तुम बस ये लेटर अपने हेडमास्टर को देना और अपनी क्लास में जाना. Have you written anything about our teacher Samuel? Plenty of things about him. When your headmaster reads it, he will probably dismiss Samuel from the school and hand him over to the police. अब फादर ने कहा कि हाँ, मैंने बहुत कुछ लिखा है सैमुअल के बारे में, और जिससे कि सैमुअल को पुलिस को हैंड ओवर कर दे वो हेडमास्टर, जब वो पढ़ेंगे इस लेटर को. What has he done, father? अब सैमुअल घबरा गया. सैमुअल ने बोला, उन्होंने क्या किया है फादर? Well, there is a full account of everything he has done in the letter. Give it to your headmaster and go to your class. You must bring an acknowledgement from him in the evening. स्वामी के फादर ने बोला कि बस तुम ये लेटर हेडमास्टर को देना, उनसे एक्नॉलेज करवाना और शाम को मुझे दिखाना और अपने क्लास में चले जाना. Swami went to school feeling that he was the worst preacher on earth. His conscience bothered him. He wasn't at all sure if he had been accurate in his description of Samuel. Now, Swami was a bit frightened that वो सब चीज़ें बॉदर करने लगी उसको कि उसने जो भी डिस्क्रिप्शन टीचर सैमुअल के बारे में अपने फादर को दिया, क्या वो ठीक भी है या नहीं. He could not decide how much of what he said was imagined and how much of it was real. He stopped for a moment on the roadside to make up his mind about Samuel. He was not such a bad man after all. Personally, he was much more genial than the rest. Often he cracked a joke or two centering around Swami's inactions, and Swami took it as a mark of Samuel's personal regard for him. Now, when he was going to school, now Samuel वो लेटर लेके जा रहा था, तो वो रोड साइड पे रुका और सोचने लगा कि सैमुअल इतने तो बुरे नहीं हैं जितना कि मैंने डिस्क्राइब किया है उनके बारे में अपने फादर को, बल्कि वो तो जोक्स क्रैक करते हैं और उन जोक्स को स्वामी बहुत पॉजिटिवली लेता है और पर्सनल रिगार्ड है उसका सैमुअल के लिए. बट देयर वाज नो डाउट दैट ही ट्रीटेड पीपल बैडली. लेकिन हाँ, वो लोगों से बैड बिहेवियर करते. His cane skinned people's hand. Swami cast his mind about for an instant for this. There was none within his knowledge. Years and years ago, he was reputed to have skinned and knuckles of a boy in first standard and made him smear the blood on his face. No one had seen it actually. Now, Swami is thinking all these things कि बहुत ईयर्स अगो, बहुत साल पहले ये किया था सैमुअल ने एक बॉय के साथ, फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड के बच्चे के साथ, और उसको केन किया था. उसका जब ब्लड निकल आया हाथ में, उससे उसको उसके फेस पे लगवाया था. नो वन हैड सीन इट एक्चुअली किसी ने देखा नहीं था ये होते हुए. बट ईयर्स आफ्टर ईयर द स्टोरी persisted among the boys. Swami's head was dizzy with confusion in regard to Samuel's character. Whether he was good or bad, whether he deserved the allegations in the letter or not. Swami felt an impulse to run home and beg his father to take back the letter, but his father was an obstinate man. Now, Swami was in a great confusion that जो भी डिस्क्रिप्शन उसने स्वामी सैमुअल टीचर के बारे में अपने फादर को दिया था वो कितना ठीक है, इतने बुरे हैं या नहीं सैमुअल. ही वाज इन अ कंफ्यूजन. सो एक बार उसको लगा कि वो दौड़ के घर जाए, वापस अपने फादर को सॉरी बोले और उनसे कहे कि ये जो लेटर में आपने लिखा है उसे वापस ले लें, टेक बैक दिस लेटर. बट उसे पता था कि उसके जो फादर है बहुत ऑब्स्टिनेट है. एज ही अप्रोच्ड द येलो बिल्डिंग he realized that he was perjuring himself and was ruining his teacher. Probably the headmaster would dismiss Samuel and then the police would chain him and put him in jail. Now, जैसे ही वो अपने स्कूल की बिल्डिंग के पास पहुंचा, उसको रियलाइज किया उसने कि वो अपने एक टीचर का करियर डिस्ट्रॉय करने जा रहा है, क्योंकि लेटर के बाद क्या होगा, हेडमास्टर उसको पुलिस को दे देंगे and police would put him in the jail. For all this disgrace, humiliation and suffering, who would be responsible? He was thinking this also, कि ये जो disgrace सैमुअल टीचर को होगा, जो humiliation होगा उनके साथ, उसका responsible कौन होगा? Swami shuddered. The more he thought of Samuel, the more he grieved for him. The dark face, his small red streaked eyes, his thin line of mustache, his unshaven cheeks and chin, his yellow coat, everything filled Swami with sorrow. जितना वो सोचता जा रहा था, उतना ज्यादा उसको sorrow हो रहा था, उसको दुख हो रहा था. As he felt the bulge of letter in his pocket, he felt like an executioner. For a moment, he was angry with his father and wondered why he should not fling into the gutter the letter of a man so unreasonable and stubborn. अब एक बार को उसे लगा कि क्यों ना ये लेटर वो गटर में डाल दे, क्योंकि उसके फादर ने बहुत स्टबर्नेस दिखा के किसी के लिए इतना सब कुछ उस लेटर में लिखा. As he entered the school gate, an idea occurred to him, a sort of solution. He wouldn't deliver the letter to the headmaster immediately, but at the end of the day, to that extent, he would disobey his father and exercise his independence. अब जैसे ही वो स्कूल में एंटर किया, उसने उसको एक आइडिया आया कि वो जाते ही हेडमास्टर को लेटर नहीं देगा, वो स्कूल ओवर होने के बाद देगा. There was nothing wrong in it, and his father would not know it anyway. If the letter were given at the end of the day, there was a chance that Samuel might do something to justify the letter. Now, उसको लगा कि अभी जाते ही नहीं दूंगा, बाद में दूंगा, क्योंकि एंड ऑफ द डे जब वो देगा तो इसमें कोई गलत बात नहीं है. तब तक में उसको ये भी दिख जाएगा कि ये जो सैमुअल है, सैमुअल टीचर ने कुछ ऐसा किया जिससे कि वो लेटर में जो लिखा है वो जस्टिफाई हो सके. Swami stood at the entrance of his class. Samuel was teaching arithmetic. He looked Swami for a moment. Swami stood hoping that Samuel would fall on him and tear from him skin off. But Samuel merely asked, "Are you just coming to the class?" "Yes, sir." "You are half an hour late." Now, जब स्वामी अपनी क्लास के एंट्रेंस पे खड़ा था और सैमुअल टीचर वाज टीचिंग, ही थॉट कि जब उसको सैमुअल टीचर देखेंगे वो तो उसको ही वुड स्टार्ट बीटिंग हिम, बिकॉज वो बहुत लेट आया है क्लास में. लेकिन सैमुअल टीचर ने क्या किया, उसको बहुत प्यार से पूछा कि आर यू कमिंग, जस्ट कमिंग टू द क्लास, क्या आप अभी आए हो क्लास में, तुम हाफ एन आवर लेट हो. आई नो इट, स्वामी होप्ड दैट ही वुड बी अटैक्ड नाउ. He almost prayed, God of Tirupati, please make Samuel beat me. अब वो चाह रहा था, स्वामी चाह रहा था कि जो सैमुअल टीचर है वो उसको मारे, बिकॉज यही सब तो लेटर में लिखा था उसके फादर ने. Why are you late? Swami wanted to reply, just to see what you can do. But he merely said, I have a headache, sir. अब जब स्वामी को पूछा तो स्वामी ने रिप्लाई क्या किया कि मुझे हेडेक है. Then why did you come to school at all? Now Samuel teacher said, तो फिर तुम स्कूल क्यों आए? A most unexpected question from Samuel. My father said that I shouldn't miss the class, sir, said Swami. अब स्वामी ने क्या बोला, जब सैमुअल टीचर ने बोला कि फिर तो तुम्हें आना ही नहीं चाहिए था, तो स्वामी सेड कि मेरे फादर ने मुझे कहा कि तुम्हें क्लास मिस नहीं करनी. This seemed to impress Samuel. Your father is quite right, a very sensible man. We want more parents like him. Oh, you poor worm, Swami thought. You don't know what my father has done for you. He was more puzzled than ever about Samuel's character. Now, जब इतने प्यार से सैमुअल ने उससे बात की और उसको बोला कि तुम्हें नहीं, तो अगर तुम्हारे फादर ने तुम्हें भेजा है स्कूल में, लेट भेजा है, क्लास मिस नहीं करने को बोला है, तो तुम्हारे फादर बिल्कुल ठीक है, ही इज अ वेरी सेंसिबल मैन. लेकिन स्वामी को क्या लग रहा था कि ये सैमुअल का कैसा बिहेवियर है, वो और ज़्यादा पजल हो गया. All right, go to your seat. Have you still a headache? Slightly, sir. और फिर से सैमुअल ने क्या पूछा स्वामी से कि क्या तुम्हें अभी भी हेडेक है, तो अपनी सीट पे जाके बैठो। तो स्वामी ने कहा थोड़ा थोड़ा। Swami went to his seat with a bleeding heart. He had never met a man so good as Samuel. The teacher was inspecting the home lessons, which usually produced, at least according to Swami's impressions, scenes of great violence. Notebooks would be flung at face, boys would be abused, caned and made to stand up on benches. अब उसको लगा कि जब होमवर्क नोटबुक्स देखने की बात आती है तो सैमुअल टीचर ऐसा बिहेव करते हैं। But today Samuel appeared to have developed more tolerance and gentleness. He pushed away the bad books, just touched people with the cane, never made anyone stand up for more than a few minutes. Swami's turn came. He almost thanked God for the chance. आज लेकिन सैमुअल का जो बिहेवियर था वो बिल्कुल अलग था। He was very gentle, very tolerant. एंड जो बैड बुक्स थी उनको एक साइड पे हटा दिया और केन से जस्ट टच किया बॉयज को, किसी को खड़ा नहीं किया बहुत ज्यादा देर तक। अब आई स्वामी की बारी। स्वामीनाथन, वेयर इज योर होमवर्क? आई हैव नॉट डन एनी होमवर्क सर, ही सेड ब्लैंकली। देयर वाज अ पॉज। व्हाई? हेडेक? आस्क्ड सैमुअल। यस सर। ऑलराइट, सिट डाउन। स्वामी sat down, wondering what had come over Samuel. Now, जब स्वामी की बारी आई होमवर्क दिखाने की तो सैमुअल ने पूछा where is your homework? He said मैंने होमवर्क नहीं किया, लेकिन इस बार भी सैमुअल ने बहुत अच्छे से बिहेव किया और पूछा कि क्या तुम्हें हेडेक की वजह से नहीं किया? तो स्वामी ने बोला yes. The period came to an end and Swami felt desolate. The last period of the day was again taken by Samuel. अब जो last period था वो भी सैमुअल ने ही लिया। He came this time to teach them Indian history. अब वो हिस्ट्री पढ़ाने आया था। पहले क्या पढ़ाने आया था? Arithmetic. The period began at 3:45 and ended at 4:30. Swaminathan had sat through the previous periods thinking acutely. He could not devise any means of provoking Samuel. When the clock struck 4, Swami felt desperate. Half an hour more. Now Swami was thinking about only one thing. कि आज सैमुअल को क्या हुआ है? Why he is behaving so gently? Samuel was reading the red text, the portion describing Vasco da Gama's arrival in India. The boys listened in half languor. Swami suddenly asked at the top of his voice, "Why didn't Columbus come to India, sir?" Now, when he was teaching his lesson, Samuel was teaching the lesson about Vasco da Gama's arrival to India. Then Swami suddenly बहुत जोर से उसने पूछा कि कोलंबस क्यों नहीं आया इंडिया? तो what Samuel said, he lost his way. I can't believe it. It is unbelievable, sir. Why? Samuel said, why? Such a great man. Would he have not known the way? Don't shout. I can hear you quite well. अब सैमुअल ने स्वामी से बोला, चिल्लाओ मत, चिल्ला के मत पूछो, मैं सुन सकता हूँ तुम्हें, तो quietly ask whatever you want to. I'm not shouting, sir. This is my ordinary voice, which God has given me. How can I help it? Shut up and sit down. This time Samuel said this to Swami. Swaminathan sat down, feeling slightly happy at his success because he wanted, उसने ऐसा बिहेव क्यों किया स्वामी ने? क्योंकि वो चाहता था कि सैमुअल टीचर जो है वो violently behave करे. The teacher threw a puzzled, suspicious glance at him and resumed his lessons. सैमुअल टीचर ने एक बार उसे देखा थोड़ा सस्पिशियसली स्वामी को और फिर से अपना लेसन पढ़ाने लगे. His next chance occurred when Sankar of the first bench got up and asked, "Sir, was Vasco da Gama the very first person to come to India?" Before the teacher could answer, Swami shouted from the back bench, "That's what they say." The teacher and all the boys looked at Swami. The teacher was puzzled by Swami's obtrusive behavior today. अब टीचर ने किसी और बच्चे से पूछा एक क्वेश्चन, तो उसका आंसर भी स्वामी ने, बैक बेंच पे बैठा हुआ था स्वामी, वहीं से चिल्ला के उसने उसका आंसर दिया. एंड सैमुअल वाज कंफ्यूज्ड बाय सीइंग Swami's behavior. Swaminathan, why are you shouting again? Again Samuel said, कि क्यों चिल्ला रहे हो तुम? I'm not shouting, sir. How can I help my voice given by God? उसने फिर से बोला स्वामी ने कि मैं चिल्ला नहीं रहा हूँ, ये तो मेरी God gifted voice है, मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? The school clock struck a quarter hour. A quarter more. Swami felt he must do something drastic in 15 minutes. Now 15 minutes were left for the school to get over, for the class to get over. Now Swami यही सोच रहा था कि कुछ ऐसा करूं कि Samuel react करे. Samuel had no doubt scowled at him and snubbed him, but it was hardly adequate. Swami felt that with a little more effort, Samuel would be made to deserve dismissal and imprisonment. The teacher came to the end of a section in the textbook and stopped. He proposed to spend the remaining few minutes putting questions to the boys. अब लास्ट के कुछ मिनट्स में Samuel thought कि कुछ questions बच्चों से पूछे जाए. He ordered the whole class to put away books and ask someone in the second row, what is the date of Vasco da Gama's arrival in India? अब सैमुअल ने सभी बच्चों को बुक्स बंद करके साइड में रखने के लिए बोल दिया और अब क्वेश्चन पूछने लगे. क्वेश्चन पूछा किसी से कि वो डेट बताओ जब वास्को डी गामा इंडिया आया था. स्वामीनाथन shot up and screeched, 1648 December 20th. You needn't shout, said the teacher. सैमुअल ने दोबारा से बोला, फिर से बोला स्वामी को कि तुम्हें शाउट करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Has your headache made you mad? क्या तुम्हारे जो सर दर्द है इसने तुम्हें पागल कर दिया है? I have no headache now, sir, replied the thunderer brightly. अब स्वामी ने बोला कि मुझे अब कोई हेडेक नहीं है. Sit down, you idiot. स्वामी thrilled at being called an idiot. अब देखो idiot भी बोला टीचर ने तो स्वामी को बहुत अच्छा लगा, क्योंकि वो तो चाह रहा था कि सैमुअल कुछ रिएक्ट करे ऐसा जिससे कि वो जो लेटर में उसके फादर ने लिखा था वो सच हो जाए. If you get up again, I will cane you, said the teacher. सैमुअल ने बोला कि अगर तुम दोबारा से उठे तो मैं अब तुम्हारी पिटाई करूंगा, केनिंग करूंगा तुम्हारी. Now Swami sat down, feeling happy at the bold promise. The teacher then said, I am going to put a few questions on the Mughal period. Among the Mughal emperors, whom would you call the greatest, whom the strongest, and whom the most religious emperor? Now he asked the question about Mughals. Swami got up. As soon as he was seen, the teacher said emphatically, Sit down. I want to answer, sir. Sit down. No, sir, I want to answer. Now he became so stubborn because he wanted that the teacher should react, and he started misbehaving. What did I say I'd do if you got up again? Samuel said कि मैंने क्या बोला था कि अगर तुम दोबारा से उठे तो मैं क्या करूंगा? You said you would cane me and peel the skin off my knuckles and make me press it on my forehead. All right, come here. अब सैमुअल ने अपने पास बुलाया स्वामी को. Swaminathan left his seat joyfully and hopped on the platform. Now see how happy he was to be caned. The teacher took out his cane from the drawer and shouted angrily, Open your hand, you little devil. Now, पास बुला के सैमुअल ने बोला कि अपना हाथ खोलो. He whacked 3 wholesome cuts on each palm. Swami received them without blenching. Swami ने खुशी खुशी वो caning खा ली. After half a dozen, the teacher asked, Will these do or do you want some more? अब टीचर ने स्वामी से बोला कि क्या इतना काफी है या और चाहिए तुम्हें caning? Swami merely held out his hand again and received 2 more, and the bell rang. Swami jumped down from the platform with a light heart. Though his hands were smarting, he picked up his books, took out the letter lying in his pocket and ran to the headmaster's room. He found the door locked. अब क्या हुआ? इतना सब करने के बाद he misbehaved. उसने केनिंग भी खा ली, केनिंग भी इतनी सारी हो गई उसके हाथ में, उसने, और तभी बेल बज गई और उसने क्या किया, जल्दी से जंप किया, प्लेटफॉर्म से नीचे उतरा और अपनी बुक्स उठाई और वो लेटर लेके प्रिंसिपल हेडमास्टर के पास गया. बट हेडमास्टर का जो डोर था वो लॉक था. He asked the peon, "Where is the headmaster? Why do you want him? My father has sent a letter for him. He has taken the afternoon off and won't come for a week. You can give the letter to assistant headmaster. He will be here now." Who is he? Your teacher Samuel. He will be here in a second. Now see what happened here, children. जब वो डोर लॉक देखा हेडमास्टर का तो उसने पियान से पूछा कि कहाँ है हेडमास्टर. तो पियान सेड कि हेडमास्टर हाफ डे लेके चले गए थे आफ्टरनून के बाद एंड ही विल नॉट कम फॉर अ वीक नाउ. एक वीक के हॉलीडे पे है. तुम ये जो लेटर है ये तुम असिस्टेंट हेडमास्टर जो है उनको दे दो. नाउ स्वामी आस्क्ड कि कौन है असिस्टेंट हेडमास्टर. तो what did the peon replied? The peon said, "Your teacher Samuel." Swaminathan fled from the place. Swaminathan ये सुन के भाग गया. As soon as Swami went home with the letter, Father remarked, "Knew you wouldn't deliver it, you coward." "I swear our headmaster is on leave," Swaminathan began. अब जैसे ही वो घर पहुंचा तो स्वामीनाथन के फादर ने बोला कि मुझे पता था तुम डरपोक, तुम नहीं दोगे ये लेटर. लेकिन स्वामीनाथन क्या बोला, नहीं सच में हमारे जो हेडमास्टर है वो छुट्टी पे हैं. Swami held up the envelope and said, "I will give this to the headmaster as soon as he is back." Father snatched it from his hand, tore it up and thrust it into the waste paper basket under his table. He muttered, "Don't come to me for help even if Samuel throttles you. You deserve your Samuel." Now, when he said this, that headmaster is on leave, he took off, उसके फादर ने वो लेटर स्नैच कर लिया उसके हाथ से, उसको फाड़ के डस्टबिन में डाल दिया और बोले कि मेरे पास हेल्प के लिए नहीं आना अगर सैमुअल तुम्हें बीट करते, केनिंग करते हैं तुम्हारी, थ्रॉटल्स, इफ ही थ्रॉटल्स यू, बिकॉज यू डिजर्व योर सैमुअल, तुम डिजर्व करते हो. दिस हैज बीन रिटन बाय R.K. Narayan. So children, here comes the word meanings. इसको पढ़िएगा, read, go through these word meanings thoroughly. You'll understand the meanings of the difficult words here. Now let's do some comprehension. Okay, here's the OMR sheet given. Darken the correct option in OMR sheet. So I've told you earlier how to darken it. I'll just tick the correct options here. Fine, children? Swami lay lying on the bench in mother's lap, room, kitchen, none of these. He was laying in his mother's room on the bench. "I can't go so late to the class, school, home, temple." To the class. Father wrote a letter to the class teacher, headmaster, subject teacher, grandfather. He wrote letter to the headmaster. Samuel was the principal, headmaster, assistant headmaster, sports teacher. He was the assistant headmaster in the school. Let's move further. Fill in the blanks. Some words are given in this box. Let's read them first and then we'll fill in the blanks with the correct options. A letter, logged, of laziness, reach, everything. Swami did not want to go to school because of laziness, because he was feeling very lazy and he didn't want to go to school. Swami's father wrote dash to the school headmaster and asked Swami, a letter. He wrote a letter to the school headmaster. Fine. Swami knew that he would be responsible for dash as the letter was about to dash. He would be responsible for everything. EVERY, thing, everything. Okay? As the letter was about to reach. As the letter was about to reach. When he went to deliver the letter, he found the door, the door was locked. He found the door locked. Okay, children? Next is, say if the given statements are true, T, or false, F. You have to write T and F. Swami had headache. Did he had an headache? No, he didn't had a headache. False. This is false. Mother wanted to stay Swami at home. Yes, that is true, because she gave the permission. Samuel was very kind to the latecomers. Was he very kind to the latecomers? No, but that day he was very kind to Swami. False. Swami wanted to be punished by Samuel. Yes, he wanted to be punished by Samuel. True. Headmaster was on leave for a week. True. Fine. Now let's move ahead. So children, now let's do some question answers here. Answer the following questions. What was Swami's mother's reaction to his behavior of not going to the school? When Swami told his mother that he had a headache and he was not willing to go to school, so his mother asked him that whether some important lessons are there, and he told that no, the teacher will linger on with the same lesson. The geography teacher will carry on with the same lesson for a year, and the arithmetic teacher will start beating. He beats in the class. So his mother generously, she was so generous to make Swami stay at home only. She gave the permission to Swami that he should stay at home. What did Swami's father write in a letter to the headmaster? When Swami's father heard about the violence of teacher Samuel in the class, how he behaves with the boys, he wrote a letter to the headmaster, and in that he wrote that such violent teacher should be put in the prison. The report should be made to the police. The police should carry that teacher to the prison. What did Samuel ask Swami as he entered the classroom? When Swami entered the classroom late, Samuel asked Swami that, are you coming to the school right now? And he was very gentle in asking this. Swami went to his seat with a bleeding heart. Explain. Swami was expecting a very violent behavior from teacher Samuel as Swami was going to the school very late. He was half an hour late and he was entering the class half an hour late. But he saw that Samuel teacher was very gentle to him, and very gently he asked Swami of being late. How did Swami provoke Samuel to beat him? When Samuel started asking questions to other children, Swami just got up from his seat and started shouting and giving the answer. He shouted and gave the answer, and this way he was provoking Samuel teacher to beat him. Why did Swami's conscience bothered him when he was going to school? His conscience was bothering him while going to the school because he had portrayed a very bad picture of teacher Samuel in front of his father as a violent teacher who canes the students until they bleed. But he didn't knew actually how teacher Samuel was, how he behaved, whether he was so violent or not. Why did Swami want Samuel to cane him and scold him? Swami wanted Samuel to cane him and scold him because he wanted to prove the things right which was written by his father in the letter. Now children, some vocabulary time. Find words from the story which mean the following. Serious charges without any proof. What is it called? जो serious charges लगाए जाते हैं जिसका कोई proof नहीं होता है. Those are known as allegations. A-L-L-I-G-A-T-I-O-N-S. Allegations. Somebody who does what he wants to do and does not listen to anybody. किसी को नहीं सुनता है, बस अपना करता है जो. That is obstinate. Obstinate. Okay? Obstinate. So the next one, children, is unpleasant and too noticeable. Used for behavior. In the text which you have read, in that it has been used for behavior. That is obtrusive. O-B-T-R-U-S-I-V-E. Obtrusive. Severe and sudden, having a very strong effect. That is drastic. D-R-A-S-T-I-C. Next is having a feeling of sharp pain. That is shooting pain. When there's a very sharp pain, that is known as a shooting pain. S-H-O-O-T-I-N-G. Shooting. Okay? Now, let's move further. We come to antonyms. You know what are antonyms? Antonyms means opposites. किसी भी word का opposite meaning. Write the antonyms of the following words. Believable. Believable. Unbelievable. The antonym is unbelievable. Fine, children? Next is accurate. Accurate, inaccurate. Inaccurate. Fine? This to be written together. Obey. Obey, disobey. Antonym is disobey. Expected, unexpected. Expected, unexpected. Action. Action, reaction. Action, reaction. And last is sensible, insensible. Sensible, insensible. Fine, children. Now we come to the grammar section. Today we'll read about the adverbs. What are adverbs? An adverb is a word that tell us something more about a verb. किसी भी verb के बारे में जब और भी कुछ बताता है उसे कहते हैं adverb. It tells us how, where or when something happened. कोई चीज कब हुई, कहाँ हुई, कैसे हुई. An adverb of manner tell us about how something happened. It tells about how something happened. Adverb of manner. The birds chirped loudly. कैसे chirp किया? How? How the birds chirped? They chirped loudly. So loudly is the adverb of manner. An adverb of place tells us where something happened. So first क्या हुआ? How something happened. Okay? Adverb of manner में क्या बताते हैं? How. Adverb of place tells us where something happened. कहाँ हुआ? The birds were outside the window. Birds कहाँ थी? Where were the birds? They were outside the window. So outside is the adverb of place. Here loudly is the adverb of manner. An adverb of time tells us when something happened. कब हुआ? When. When means कब. The owl flew away immediately. Owl कब उड़ा? तुरंत. So immediately is the adverb of time. Understood, children? Let's move ahead. What kind of adverbs are these? Write place, time or manner in the blanks. अब ये किस तरह के adverbs हैं? वो हमें इनके blanks में लिखना है. या ये place है, adverb of place है, adverb of time है, adverb of manner. Slowly. Slowly means how, कैसे, how. So how is what? adverb of manner. So this is adverb of manner. We'll write just manner here. M-A-N-N-E-R. You have to ask the question to yourself. Yesterday. Yesterday means when. Kab. Kab means adverb of time. So write down time here. Swiftly. How? Kaise? Swiftly. How? So again adverb of manner. Anywhere. Kahan? Where? Adverb of place. Inside. Kahan? Again where? Where means place. Before. कहाँ? वो मुझसे he came before me. कब आया वो? When. This is adverb of time. Politely. What is politely? How? कैसे? कैसे means adverb of manner. Later. When? कब? कब is adverb of time. Again. Quietly. How? कैसे? Quietly. So this is adverb of manner. Fine. Everywhere. कहाँ? हर जगह. So it is adverb of place. Now children, here's an exercise in which you have to replace the colored words with suitable adverbs from the box. One has been done for you. So in this box there are few adverbs given. We'll read these adverbs first, and then what we have to do, there are some words which have been underlined here. That has to be replaced by the adverbs given in the box. So the adverbs are almost, daily, weekly, never, often, partly, undoubtedly, and attentively. A book which is about to be finished. So about to be. Fine. So I have now changed replace this about to be with, about to be means almost. So we have replaced it with almost, and we form the sentence, I have almost finished the novel which I began reading yesterday. Fine. मतलब कल जो मैंने बुक शुरू की थी वो almost finish होने वाली है. So I have almost finished. Now you can write any other sentence also. जरूरी नहीं है यही sentence लिखना है. You can change it into any sentence. A magazine that is published once a week. Once a week means weekly or daily, never, often, partly, undoubtedly, attentively. Once a week is weekly. A magazine that is published once a week. Once a week means weekly. So, form a sentence. I anxiously wait for the magazine which comes weekly. A song you listen to every day. Okay, I'll write this one sentence, and after that you will form the sentence yourself. I anxiously wait for the magazine which comes weekly. Okay, means once a week. A song you listen every day. Every day means daily. Every day, daily. You form the sentence yourself. A TV serial that you watch frequently. Frequently means never, often, partly, undoubtedly, attentively, or daily. So frequently is daily. Again, you can use daily here. Okay? Now, let's move ahead. A speech everyone listened to with great interest. With great interest. Great interest. क्या हो जाएगा? Attentively. Attentively. Okay? And work that will be finished in time without doubt. Without doubt means, what was the word there? Without doubt is undoubtedly. Undoubtedly. So you'll use the word undoubtedly. Fine? And form a sentence. Now, speaking skills. Talk in pair about the behavior of different teachers. When you go to school, you meet different type of teachers. Different teachers of different subjects come and teach you, and you see their behavior in the class. So you amongst your friends, you can discuss about the behavior of those teachers. How they teach, how they, what is their get-up like, how smartly they dress up, and then how politely they speak, how they teach you, what is the impact of their teaching on your lives. So all these things you have to discuss. Writing skills. Write a paragraph if you have ever suffered behavior from any teacher of your school life like Swami had in this chapter. What impact did you have on you? क्या कभी कोई ऐसा टीचर आप you have come across any such teacher जो कि स्वामी के टीचर जो सैमुअल थे उनकी तरह थे, तो उनका क्या इम्पैक्ट पड़ा आपकी लाइफ में? दैट you have to write in a paragraph. Write an essay on an ideal teacher you like most. In this space provided, you have to write an essay. कैसे लिखना है आपको? आपके जो भी टीचर आइडल हैं, जिनको आप बहुत मानते हैं, जिनकी आप हर बात को मानते हैं, you follow that teacher, you follow each and everything of that teacher. That is an ideal teacher for you. So for such teacher has to be, an essay has to be written on such teacher who is your idol. Now children, let's move further. The values. We should always obey our teachers. हमें सबको क्या करना चाहिए? अपने teachers का कहना मानना चाहिए. All the students should obey the teachers. They are the nation builder. We should always respect them. So from this lesson, what values do you learn? We have learned that we should always obey our teachers. We should respect them because they are the nation builders. They teach you how to carry along with your lives, how to be good citizens, and how to behave with others, There are many things which a teacher teaches the student. So the student has to respect his or her teacher and obey them too. So children, here we end up with the lesson, and I hope you had a great time with me. And what else to do? Stay tuned for the new video. We'll meet soon with a new chapter. Till then, bye.